Just a disclaimer, this is not my story. Someone told me this a while ago, but I want to tell it to you guys how I tell my stories. So this one's pretty fucked up. I don't know how it escalated to this, but this is what happened. So before I got banned on Tinder, I matched with this girl called Jessica. She's super sweet, very normal. She had a nose. I mean, yeah, obviously she had a nose, but it was a cute nose. She had long hair and she had big brown eyes. After a couple of dates, okay, not really dates, I honestly just took her to those fuckboy viewpoints, and then we got boba, and then we drove to her place, and then we fucked. So we kind of became like regular fuck buddies. Back then I was living with my parents, so I was driving a lot more because, you know, I was sharing the car with my mom or whatever. So driving over to her place became kind of like a regular routine. And honestly, with Jessica, we kind of just fucked everywhere. Like, well, not everywhere. I mean, there were some places we weren't allowed, but like general places, a park, public bathroom, playground, change rooms, anywhere that existed, we probably fucked there. We never ended up dating because we were both so busy with college. We actually went to the same one, but fucking was just so much more convenient, no strings attached, and it just kind of worked, and we were both on the same page, so it was like, yeah, teamwork. Jessica lived in a really nice house because her family was super rich. Her mom, super nice. Every time I went over, she made the best Middle Eastern dishes. I don't know what the fuck I ate, but that shit was bussin'. And her parents didn't know that we were fucking though. I mean, they did know that I would come over, but it was because we were studying for econ or doing projects together. So the parents were pretty cool with me railing their daughter. And then to make it seem even more casual, Jessica and I, we would also walk Benji, Jessica's dog. Benji, he was like a cute little fucker. He was like a Pomeranian, white fur, typical white rich dog, you know. That probably sounded racist. And then I also think Benji liked me too, because every time I went over, he was always super excited. Probably because I smell like food, because, you know, Asian household. But it's fine. It worked out, so it's okay. Okay, but back to Jessica though. Low key, this girl, she was a little bit frisky, like kind of horny. Whenever we hooked up though, she'd be like, choke me, slap me. Like, you know, one of those girls who watch too many sad girl horny TikToks, because that was pretty much her personality. But then again though, personally, I love getting head from sad girls because they kind of just care less about breathing anyways, so it works out. Anyways, it was a Friday night, Jessica's parents were out of town, and I was thinking of trying something new that day. So, every time a girl is in doggy and then, you know, the guy is hitting it from the back, us guys, we don't really know where to look. So sometimes when we're just kind of like hitting it and then we're looking down and then we see your butthole, we're just kind of like, so while Jessica and I were doing it normally on her couch, I was like, hey, can I put it in here? And immediately she was like, no the fuck you can't. But then I was like, I mean, you can at least try it and then decide if you don't like it. And after a 2-minute consideration, she was like, okay, just kind of like on a whim. And then I was like, oh perfect, I brought lube anyways, okay, let's go. So she's kneeling on her white fabric sofa and I, you know, drizzle that lube like it's ranch sauce on pizza. So we kind of did it super slow for like 5 minutes, and then she was like, ow ow ow, wait, slow down. And then I was like, okay, so I pulled out. But when I pulled out though, a little turd also came out, and it kind of just splurged onto the sofa. So now we're both looking at it. She gets very red, and I'm just kind of looking at it like, I didn't really know what to say, but I told her, hey, I'm gonna get the tissues. I mean, yeah, it was a little gross, but I wasn't mad at her or anything because, I mean, it was partially my fault anyways for not telling her to prepare, or kind of was like, hey, you want to do this? So I think for like 10 seconds I just stood there, and then I was like, shit, like literally shit. We spent the next 30 minutes trying to scrub it out, but that shit, it was not coming out. And by the end of the 30 minutes, there was just a brown fat skid mark just down the middle of the couch. No big deal. During this time though, freaking Jessica's parents were on her way home, and I couldn't stay there, you know, freaking, why do you hang out with a boy and then all of a sudden there's shit on the couch? You know, that's probably a little hard to explain. So Jessica, she pushed me out the back, and then I went home. 2 days later, I go back to Jessica's place to study, but then I noticed that something was different. Every time I would ring the doorbell, I'd always hear like a woof, woof, woof. in the background, and that would be Benji, you know, coming to greet me. But today I didn't hear that for some reason. So when Jessica opened the door, I was like, hey, where's Benji? And then Jessica was like, so about that, we kind of had to put Benji down. I said, what the fuck, why? Jessica said, so, you know that night when I had a little accident? When my dad came home, he got really mad, and then he asked why there was doo-doo on the couch. And then I said that it was Benji who did it. And then I was like, so apparently what happened was that when the dad came home and found the skid marks on his brand new couch, he was so pissed. And then when he found out that the dog did it, he freaking took the dog to the pound the next day and got him euthanized. So yeah, no more Benji. Okay, so I guess that's gonna be it for today's story. I personally found this one pretty interesting. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Go drink some water. Okay, peace.